Hola, what's up everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to another episode of Tiki Taka, one of my favorite series as well. Been quite a while, we haven't done one of these in like 2 weeks or so, but anyways, this is the team we'll be using. It's pretty cheap compared to the ones we usually make. Probably the only expensive one of this is James Rodriguez. And don't worry about Isco, this was recorded before I actually did the games. He actually does go back into his position, which is center mid. Now let's talk about this Tea and Cakes squad, because I don't know why it's named Tea and Cakes. I think it's because I did a squad builder on this before this. I think it's the 40k one. But anyways, look at the team this guy has. Pretty expensive, as well as the 90 rated David Silva. So just check this out. So a lot of you don't know, well, I can't say a lot of you, but whoever does not know what Tiki Taka is, basically it's where we play beautiful football or one-touch football, because now I'm going with a different title like Tiki Taka / Beautiful Football. So it's like where we do some lovely one touches and then back heels, flicks, fancy goals, everything. So just to clear your mind in case you don't know. But look at this. I should mention that this team literally is nothing without James. James Rodriguez is he's basically on every goal almost. Either he scores it or he takes that final touch of the through ball. Because see, if the final pass is not accurate, it can be just totally dead, because it can just ruin the entire play. That's why the center attacking mid or the central player of that midfield, whatever formation you're going for, is so key to Tiki Taka. Because just wait, look at this goal. That was one of my favorite goals I've scored. To be honest, I scored one like this in one of my other episodes of Tiki Taka. If you guys remember, I did it with Suarez, except it was just inside the box, and it was a wonderful finish. And it was a nutmeg as well through the defender when it was going in, so it was wonderful. Now look at this. James Rodriguez is really important in this squad, and you know who is as well? Hernandez. He's been in, I think, the most of my Tiki Taka plays, to be honest, the episodes. Javier Hernandez, he's been wonderful, absolutely wonderful. His record is still climbing for me. It's like now 140 games and like 100 assists or something, and like 40 goals. It's crazy. I'll show it to you in the next episode, because I think I'm going to go with another Spanish team or La Liga team, because it's just so fun to use. Just look at these. I just literally ripped this person open, literally. But I want to say one thing as well. I want to say shout out to whoever this guy is, because he did not leave this game. And whenever I do this in Tiki Taka, because people get annoyed with stuff like that. Look at that lovely work between the two players. Pedro there. Everyone quits, especially when they're 3-0 down in the first half. They always quit, but this guy stayed the whole game. And now look at this. Don't get me wrong, I mean, he's getting thrashed, but he did have his chances. He had two goals ruled out through offside, and he had a penalty there which he just missed. Otherwise, it could have been a different game. It could have been 4-3 right now, and things would have changed, because I wouldn't have gone ultra attacking. I wouldn't be so calm. Like, look at this. This was such wonderful play. I love these guys. This is one of my favorite Tiki Taka teams I've done in a while, to be honest. There was something about this team as well, and James Rodriguez was so vital in this episode, to be honest. And this team literally cost like 10k if I'm not mistaken. I mean, you guys should make it seriously and tell me if you make it, because it's just absolutely wonderful. I loved it. Now look at this. 6-0 in the 60th minute or 63rd minute. Check this out. Watch this, okay? Look at this. Hernandez, Pedro, the Trident, Society. Look at that. Just the fact that I played it around the defenders and the keeper, that expression from the keeper right there, who was just looking up at despair and hitting the crossbar. I mean, that was just wonderful. Now look at this, okay? I don't know. I mean, I thought that could have been counted as a foul, but 7-0. That's a goal every 10 minutes in the 70th minute. Now look at this. I don't know what he was doing there. He was doing step overs at the time. I don't know why. But anyways, nice little fancy finish from Hernandez, making it 8-0. A whopping 8-0. I think that's my biggest record on Tiki Taka so far. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's very good. We're gonna take that. And we almost just look at this interplay. I really loved it there. I really loved that. But I don't want to say a lazy touch. The defender got there in time. But anyways, moving into the second game. Now the second game, this opponent we're playing has not got the best team, so we're not gonna boast if we win this game. But so, you know, we have to give the respect, because he has not got the best of chemistry links, etc. But Susaeta as well. First time I'm using him in this Tiki Taka, and he was great, you know. He was actually really great. Cheap option, good passing, got a great amount of pace, to be honest. I mean, I was going for Carlos Vela, but I like this guy a lot more. And I don't know, he has a good understanding, obviously, with the other players, because there's a lot of Spanish around them as well. And the person just behind him, DeMarcos, has good links with him, so it's good. And DeMarcos, first time I'm using him as well, and he was also fantastic. Now look at this. We're 1-0 up in the 30th minute. I mean, you know, this guy gave me a good run for my money, to be honest. Well, my money meaning 10k. But compared to the other guy, to be honest, I mean, It's the 34th minute, and he kind of contained and pushed out my Tiki Taka, which is a little harder, so I had to go for quicker one touches like this, and it just brought him out, and I caught him off guard once or twice. And sometimes I do try to do that extra fancy touch or that extra touch too far, to be honest, and sometimes it almost costs me the game, but well, because they go ahead and counter, because you guys remember that Tiki Taka, the one problem with it is a lot of the times you can't dribble with it. In my series, once I do some one touches, very rarely I can go on a solo run. I gotta finish the ball like basically within one touches, fancy football. So the problem with that is Tiki Taka's kryptonite, their weakness is the opponent will always counterattack you. He'll just pace down that wing when you mess up a chance, because when you do Tiki Taka, it's very advanced front line. That's the problem. But anyways, guys, if we can smash 500 likes for this episode, that'll be amazing. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you do enjoy this series especially. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day.